customers, and that takes electricity access rate to 74.25. And these are statistics as of yesterday. Customer segments, we have about 4 segments in our customer base. We have the prepaid component, which constitutes about 4.48 million customers. The industrial and large customers, the postpaid component is 6,834. Ordinary smart meters customers, again on postpaid, these are the SMEs, 9,600 customers, and the ordinary customers or the domestic customers on postpaid are about 2.2 million, giving us a total of 6.662 million customers. The tariff charges, from a tariff structure perspective, if you are a domestic consumer, we have a stepped up tariff structure. We have a structure that starts from 0 to 50 units, where you are charged 2 shillings and 50 cents. We have 51 to 1,500 units. So from 51 to 1,500 units, you are charged at 12 shillings and 75 cents per unit, and anything above 1,500 units, the charge is 20 shillings and 57 cents. If you are a small commercial, that's an SME, metered at 415 volts, we have a fixed charge of 150, and during the peak, you are charged 13 shillings and 50 cents. Now, if you get to the off-peak rate, you will pay 50% of that, which is about 6 shillings and 75 cents. Commercial and industrial, category 1, those who are metered at 11 kV, we have a fixed charge of 2,500, and the rate applicable is 9 shillings and 20 cents. Those metered at 33, fixed charge of 4,500, metered at 8 shillings. And those connected at 66 kV, fixed charge of 6,500, the charge is at 7 shillings and 30 cents. And those metered at 132 kV, we have a fixed charge of 17,000, and the rate applicable is 7 shillings and 10 cents. And obviously, in order to create a 24-hour economy, we have the street lighting tariff, whose fixed charge is 200 shillings, but all units are charged at 4 shillings and 36 cents. Now, just to give an indication of our billing, I will attempt to give examples. Like, for example, if you consume between 0 and 50 units, and like I said, the tariff is 2 shillings and 50 cents. If you consume 0 units, you will be charged 174 shillings. That is the fixed charge. Now, if you consume a maximum of 50 units, your bill will be 717 shillings and 18 cents. If you go beyond 50, i.e. 51 units, you will be charged 12 shillings and 70 cents. So 12 shillings and 70 cents times 51 units plus the standing charge will give you a bill of 770 shillings. And if you go to 1,500, again 1,500 at 12 shillings and 75 cents plus the standing charge will give you 35,310. Similarly, anything above 1,500 will vary, but the maximum bill will be 484,853. The postpaid and the prepaid billing processes are more or less the same. Like I said, the tariff structures are the same. So that regardless of whether you are in a prepaid or postpaid regime, the charges would be the same. And therefore, the units you will get when you buy or when you pay for your consumption would be the same. This is regulated by the regulator ERC, and therefore all tariffs are similar. And we have a billing cycle for those who are on postpaid that runs on a monthly basis. We are committed to doing 100% reading for those on postpaid components. But in situations where premises are inaccessible, we always engage the customers. During our billing process, we have mechanisms and controls that we have built in place. So much so that if on a sample basis we have a bill that looks like more than 40% of your normal consumption, then we take it back through a sanitization process to just try and check what the issues are. And any anomalies flagged are always reconfirmed through specific meter reading before the bills are generated. And obviously, once that is confirmed, then bills are generated. And we want to attribute any discrepancies then either underbilling or overbilling to estimations. And like I said, we attempt to read 100% of our meters. Where we are at the moment is, in the last 3 months, the average stands at about 95%. Now, prepaid metering was also one of the solutions we adopted as an organization in 2009 to take care of the domestic customers. And this looks at a flexible, it creates a flexible network where we also have various channels that support our operations. And customers can acquire tokens either through our offices, mobile money platforms, and other point-of-sale kiosks, as well as banks. Currently, we have about 4.5 million customers who are on this tariff regime. And